What's up, guys? It's Adam, and I'm the Logical Dude, and welcome to another episode. And today we are going to do a little weekend review on crypto. So we've got a little warning for you Mac users out there, so you guys stay tuned. But first, just got a nice, fresh, heated up dab. Nice little globby, waxy orange, Agent Orange. It's beautiful. This tastes so good. My rig's a little dirty. Sorry, guys. You know how we start these episodes off. Because if we taken any of this too seriously, man, then yeah, we're kidding ourselves. Alright guys, welcome back, and we are now on CoinLogic on the front trending page. If you guys don't know, CoinLogic is my project. It's coin-logic.com. There's a link in the description. Go check it out. It's kind of my little version of CoinMarketCap type of deal, which we absolutely, I get my information through CoinGecko. So these guys are really cool. They actually they were pretty impressed with the site. Put it up there. Actually took a screenshot of the Steam It comment. So yeah, that gave me the warm and fuzzies. You know, told me they were really impressed with the site. So anyway, yeah, something I've been working hard on, guys. So you're gonna be seeing it a lot here on the channel. This is what I'm gonna be referring to. So I'm gonna be referring to this site. But anyway, today we got the top 5 by market cap. Really no surprise. It hasn't really changed very much. Tether's been pushing up a lot this week. Tether is actually, I think the last 3 days I've been kind of tracking it. They are #1 in volume, which no surprise because Bitcoin is down right now. People are covering their butts and some Tether, so switching over and using the stable coins. I was using Tether as a base trading pair on using my Crypto Hopper trading bot, but yeah, I switched over to Bitcoin as a trading pair. I have lost a little bit, but I have access to more coins to trade, so it'll eventually come back up. It was not the best time to switch over, but I did anyway. Didn't really lose that much. Only lost like 20 bucks. So when Bitcoin dropped down, so it wasn't too bad. I'm not trading a ton of money at all. I just playing around with a couple $100 in my Crypto Hopper bot. But anyway, Tether's been saving people's butts. I also use the USDC coin because it's accessible through Evercoin, which is the mobile wallet that I like to use. And I guess I can flip that over to Coinbase. You know, I can buy USDC if I need to. So, you know, stable coins are really useful in a bear market, especially in my personal opinion. So, you know, some people are against stable coins, some people are for them. I actually would like to look into doing my own stable coin that's kind of pegged on top of my silver holdings. But I'm also thinking about actually just trying to sell silver through CoinLogic. So I don't know. I don't think I would really want to mess around with the regulations and all that crap of building my own token. But anyway, I digress. Moving on along, so today you see Litecoin has been moving along. Ethereum and EOS are always up here on the top, you know, because I mean with the smart contract platforms, they're always in motion. Those are always big heavy volumes, volume hitters. And we're going to drop down, talk about the biggest gainers. So today the top 100 we have Shop Zcoin shot out of nowhere with a big old nice little pump, and I can almost bet you 20 satoshis that tomorrow it is going to dump. So that's just my personal opinion on that. I don't really trust anything that's a 477% rise in a day kind of thing. But anyway, Holochain has been killing it. So if you own Holochain, which I missed the boat on that one is killing it. Theta Network, and then Electronium. Electronium actually put out their iOS mobile cloud miner today, so go check that out, guys. That's you can go sign up through electronium.com and download the app from the App Store on iOS now. So it's kind of the they had to rebrand it as cloud mining for Apple, you know, so they could sell it on the App Store. But it's been on Android. I've got like one Android device that I use, and it strictly does Electronium mining right now. And then the fifth highest gainer has been Chainlink. I like this project a lot, so I've been doing a little bit more research here and there. I don't know enough to really talk about them on camera right now, but yeah, I'm still doing a lot of research on this project, but I'm glad to see that they're up. The biggest losers of the day, which isn't really that bad. I mean, we got Revane, and we've got Waves, Apollo, Wax, and Zilliqa. So these aren't terrible drops. I mean, it's been kind of a sideways day today in the market. So if we come over here and we check out, just kind of the top 20, you see it's really not much motion going on today. Just kind of chilling sideways, trying to regain some strength, and we're consolidating right now. To me, this is all accumulation time. Even if we do drop, everybody's like, oh, Bitcoin's going to drop down to, like 1200, whatever. Yeah, if it does, it does. It's going to come right back up, because that means we're hitting bottom, guys. Because I mean, we're there. We're in that capitulation depression stage. It's coming. So we're just kind of riding the wave, watching the charts and everything, and doing all the, listening to everybody doing all the technical analysis. It's really, everybody's speaking the same thing. Some people going to say it's going to jump up. Some people say it's going to go down. It's going to go down, then it's going to go back up. It's market cycles, guys. Market cycles. Don't be scared. Put on your big boy pants and let's do this. Okay. So let's keep trucking on along. See, me, I'm still buying, I'm rocking along, man. I usually go in and I start off, I buy Litecoin, I flip some into Bitcoin, and then I go into Ontology and Neo, so that those guys can sit there and make dividends, because those two, as long as you're staking them in the wallet, that's basically, it's proof of stake. So it's kind of like mining, but without using all the equipment and the electricity. And it's going to gain you profits just for letting the coin sit there. It's going to gain gas, and you can trade gas. So it's pretty cool. So that's pretty much the way I do things. I go from Litecoin into Neo, Ontology, and then Steam, because I'm building my Steam account. And then I also throw some into Bitcoin, and whatever's left over generally goes into XRP. I'm not like a Rippleholic or anything like that, but it gets so much attention, guys. There's no way I'm not going to invest in it. So I throw the remainder of everything into XRP, just kind of build that up, or I keep it in Litecoin. Either way, I mine Litecoin too with my little future bit miners. So, I gain a little change on that. But anyway, moving on along. Got Tron at number 8. That was a complete cluster F in my complete opinion. We're going to talk about that a little later with the whole BTT token thing. That was not as successful as they say, in my opinion, and a lot of people tend to agree with me. But anyway, Stellar, that's one thing, is Stellar has dropped down, really kind of low down on the market cap. They're almost getting pushed out of the top 10. So, it's not going to take much, man, because Binance Coin's coming right on up. Those guys are, like, with their new exchange coming out, and they just now, this week, it's been a big thing that they are now accepting credit and debit cards. So that's huge, and I believe Binance Coin is going to jump into the top 10 pretty soon. At least at least in the next bull run, I believe Binance Coin is going to be jumping in the top 10. Then we got Monero, which we got a little Monero news coming up a little bit later in our weekend review. And then, I'm just kind of seeing basically how the top 20 rolls out. So, one big warning for my Apple users, which I am one as well. So, CookieMiner. This is a Mac malware that wants to gain access to your crypto exchanges, mainly targeting like SMS, two-factor authentication, that kind of thing. So, trying to jump into your iPhone text messages via your iMessage programs and things like that. There was also that little bug this week that they were talking about with the FaceTime. Being able to log into people's FaceTime cameras. I immediately went into my settings and turned off FaceTime, guys. You can talk to people on the phone without seeing them. So just until Apple gets that bug fixed, go ahead and I would switch that off, guys. And then on your Macs, what I would do is download Malwarebytes. So definitely do that. That comes from somebody that knows stuff. Just saying. Download Malwarebytes. Make sure you don't download any bad stuff to your Macs. Just listen to me on that. So yeah, you can read over this article. I will definitely post it in the description below. I'm not going to go too much further into that. And then we are now to our weekend review. And you know, guys, I'm going to take a quick little pause. I've been talking a lot. I feel like I'm talking kind of fast, especially for taking that big old dab earlier. Anyway, so this week in review, we're talking Litecoin privacy. So they are announcing some stuff. We got the BitTorrent token sale, if you want to call that a success. And then we have some other altcoin progress we're going to talk about. So the link for this article is going to be in the description. So some Bitcoin news. The Van Eck folks and the CBOE is resubmitting the ETF. Woohoo! Like, we really need a freaking ETF, guys. Like, I mean, an ETF stands for Exchange Traded Funds. Why? Bitcoin is an exchange traded fund. It's a currency, guys. It splits up, you know. It fractionalizes. Why do we need an ETF for Bitcoin? Like, really, guys? Like, a tool for these rich folks to get in? Like, haven't they screwed up the fiat and the stock markets up enough? Like, really? I mean, yeah, the force of some of the regulations is kind of needed because there are some people going wild in this space that really need to be reined in my personal opinion. But at the same time, it is the free market. You know, we just have to be diligent on who we're investing in and do our own research. Honestly, it's really the way it is, you know, but for mass adoption, we're going to need some regulation. But anyway, got the ETF resubmitted, blah, blah, blah. That'll probably be like October at this point. Mining profitability continues to be an issue. Nvidia has talked about declines. Although AMD's stock has shot up. I kicked myself for not buying AMD last week when it was like 18 and now it's like 24, 25 today. I did do really well on G though. They did pop up from like 7 to now I think they're really close to 11 at the end of close today. But anyway, that was a stock side note. But yeah, mining profitability has kind of gone down. You know, it's expensive. That's why I've shot over to a lot of proof of stake coins. You know, I have 2 graphics cards running, so I'm not even running that much. You know, I've got 2 little graphics cards, or a 580 and a 480 AMD, and then I've got my little FutureBit Litecoin miners running. So that's my mining, which is just basically hobby mining. It's not even, I'm not even seriously trying to do any mining. It's just kind of fun. I like supporting the networks a little bit, you know, and I didn't go broke on the equipment. So, and I'm not going broke on the electricity, and it keeps my room hot during the winter. So the heat has been paying for itself. That's pretty much what my mining situation does. But the rest of it's all proof of stake. So that's where I've been putting a lot of my focus. But anyway, exchanges were hit really hard this week. We got the Canadian exchange. I'm not even going to try to say that. Quadriga CX, actually, I did say it. So anyway, they filed for a creditor protection thing, citing experiencing significant financial issues. From what I understand, I think they lost their cold storage wallets. How do you lose that stuff, guys? I mean, come on. Anyway, Cryptokia also got hacked again. Twice. Why? Guys, learn the first time. cover your stuff. Aren't your systems people watching your servers at this point in time? Anyway, needless to say, guys, don't keep your stuff on exchanges. But in the meantime, the Gemini guys, the Winklevoss twins, they are undergoing security audits to maintain user trust. So they want you to know that their stuff is secure, while all these other people are getting hacked. Me personally, I use the ATMs, and yeah, I use Evercoin app, which is really cool. And then I use the Changely exchange that we have here on CoinLogic, which is just the only information you give is an email address and your public wallet address. That's the only information they get. I'm also working one, there's the coinswitch.co. I actually have an exchange through them for CoinLogic, but I've got to get an SSL certificate. It throws up security warnings anytime you try to go there. So working on that, guys. So we're going to be offering exchanging for right here through CoinLogic for like over 370 something tokens pretty soon. The Changely one's okay. It's just kind of cumbersome. They need to do some work on the plugin. So it might get replaced as soon as I get this SSL for the site. But anyway, guys, that kind of stuff happens. If you guys help donate and use the affiliate links here on CoinLogic, that helps pay for a lot of these functionalities for the site. So anyway, moving on along, whole Tron debacle. What happened with that was they were launching the BTT token on the Binance Launchpad, right? And so it was basically like an ICO, you know, for the Bitcoin token, which everybody's all hyped up over the BitTorrent thing. I'm not a huge fan, honestly. That was like stuff that we used a long time ago, and it hasn't really been updated a whole lot. But anyway, you know, hey, hopefully Tron does something with them. You know, that would be really cool. But anyway, so the debacle with this was that people were trying to buy the BTT token at the launch time, and Binance just crapped out, apparently. Like, it was just, it wouldn't let them buy it. It kept, from what I was reading, all the reports, it was people were not able to buy it. It would just keep rerouting them and keep asking them to sign in and keep asking them to sign in, and just wouldn't let them ever buy it. And there was people trying to buy large amounts of this token, and the little consolation prize was 5,000 tokens to the people that weren't able to buy it during the sale. But they say it was a success. It was a success for like what? It was like 982 people was one report I saw. Yeah, guys, do your own research on that. You know, do your own research on these projects. Like, I don't know. That whole situation was kind of sketchy to me. So do your own research on that, guys. Don't just listen to this dude on the internet. So anyway, that's my 2 satoshis on that one. And in the meantime, you've got Litecoin, one of my favorites. Its creator Charlie Lee announced plans to add privacy and fungibility features to the coin this week, while also indicating that the Litecoin scaling debate has concluded. So the Litecoin Foundation has also added 4 new advisors and analysts that are predicting that the coin has a bright outlook in terms of market performance. Yeah, it's one of the OGs, you know. It's not the OG, but it's one of the OGs. Like, Litecoin's been around for a while. I use Litecoin a lot. So the one I don't use and have nothing to do with because of a bunch of crying, pissy little rich pissants, and that is going to be Bitcoin Cash. Apparently, there's more controversy this week where Coinbase's CEO Brian Armstrong was doctoring videos portraying Bitcoin Cash's transaction speeds and blah, blah, blah. And I just don't want to have anything to do with that project anymore. And we've got Ethereum still trying to stumble towards the Constantinople upgrade. Yeah, they're still trying. But hey, I got a lot of love for Ethereum, you know. I just want to see somebody really come out with a good, solid, like, just user interface kind of situation that you don't have to code. You know, I mean, there are some people coming out with some projects, and I'm going to talk about that in later videos, but Ethereum needs to come out with a really, or I think there is one. I think it's DApp Builder. I'm checking into that. So, but I'm not a coder, but I want to be able to teach people to do smart contracts, and, you know, I want to build some applications and that kind of thing. So, and moving along, we have Ripple attracted attention this week when XRP unexpectedly became an integral component with an R3 Swift partnership. So the company also announced some deliberate goals over the course of the week. Ripple both launched an accelerator program and revealed its intent to move into gaming. Ripple, the banker's coin, and the casino coin. Who'da thunk it? So meanwhile, Huobi DM has announced plans to add XRP futures to its trading platform. So there you go. There's your Ripple stuff for the week. Anyway, Monero's lead developer attended a panel where he weighed in on some very important issues on regulatory arbitrage and the fact that blockchain projects are migrating to countries with more permissive regulations. Additionally, Monero ranked highly on a survey of Wikipedia traffic, indicating that the coin may be more popular than its market cap ranking suggests. I think it is, because there's a lot of people that use Monero, and it's a privacy coin. Like I believe more moves around than what you can actually see, because, you know, it's a privacy coin. Anyway, then you also have Tether, like I said earlier, has outperformed everything as far as volume this week, because everybody's, you know, trying to protect their stuff, man. We've been dropping. So everybody's been flipping into stable coins and waiting to see what happens. I guarantee that's what's going on. Me personally, man, I just grabbing my butt and holding on tight. Still rocking along. I actually changed my crypto hopper bot from my base currency being Tether to being Bitcoin. So, actually lost a little bit. That was right before the drop down to the 3,400 range, but it is what it is. Still keeping on. But yeah, it overtook all of them this week for the #1 spot in volume. So it's been sitting there, I think, for the last like 3 or 4 days. So anyway, in other news, Brave has announced a partnership with Cheddar, which will introduce Brave's long-awaited premium content feature. And Dogecoin's market potential is being widely speculated upon, and Cardano has announced that it is now secure against fake stack attacks. With so many developments over the past several days, altcoins will undoubtedly continue to generate more news in the coming weeks. This article is brought to you from Unhashed, and of course, you know I have several different news sources brought to you from the Bitcoin news. They all get filtered into this site, so you can really get the latest news from all the top sources right here in one place. So yeah, you can read the original article if you click on that link there. So yeah, guys, that has been the week in crypto, and I want to thank you for staying for this long. So I'm really super excited about the new video setup. I got my turret, my little video production setup. It's got a great camera on it with the microphone built in. It's really super compact, and I'm really happy about it. And now I get to bring you guys all kind of videos, but we're going to be doing a lot more than just crypto videos, guys, because there's a lot of people out there doing that. But that's what I'm doing today. We're going to next video, I'm going to be talking about assets. We're going to be talking about what is an asset to you and what does it mean to everybody else. So anyway, guys, stay tuned for the next video. I love you guys. As always, be cool, be real, always abide, and always think logically, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.